All right, how about some good news? A well-known fashion photographer is using his skills to create a database that spotlights nonprofits right here in Southern California, while also creating a resource where people can find the help that they need. CBS LA's Elise Martinez introduces us to the founder of theones.org.
Taghi Naderzad is using his background in fashion photography to build what he hopes is the largest visual directory of nonprofits in California. It's called The Ones.
And I thought, let me take my photography skills and let me elevate these missions and these people, and let's show the world what incredible angels are out there.
Naderzad offers his professional photos and videos for free, with the hope that these stunning images will bring visibility to nonprofits doing meaningful work, while also serving as a resource for those who need it.
I want theones.org to be the place that Californians go to when they need help.
Over the last 2 years, he's documented dozens of nonprofits, including the Anti-Recidivism Coalition, or ARC, which is working to end mass incarceration in California.
I wasn't contributing, and I decided, that was my moment, that I decided I wanted to change. I wanted to be something better. Even if I was still in prison, I felt that I didn't need to allow my environment to dictate the type of person I was.
Christopher Dodds of San Fernando was reluctant to go in front of the camera to talk about his life and his work with ARC.
Right in the camera.
But he says he's doing it to honor his daughter who died of cancer and for people who are trying to turn their lives around in prison, like he did.
I'm an ex-lifer. I did 30 years in prison. When I got out, my purpose was to serve the community, to give back the community that I've taken so much from.
Dodds is now an ARC life coach, helping support people after they're released. He also goes back into prison to counsel inmates.
Man, when you see guys just like getting it, when they start asking questions, when they start showing up to group all the time, taking accountability for their lives, that's the reward. And I can't wait to see these guys get out because they're intelligent, they've done the work, and they're ready to be productive citizens.
ARC is one of 50 nonprofits in Naderzad's directory right now, but his plan is to keep adding more organizations whose work uplifts local communities and to inspire others to get more involved.
If you are a fortunate human being and you're privileged in some ways, you just got lucky in life and you need to give back.
Elise Martinez, CBS LA.